Hello everyone, Wade from High Tech Legion here, and with over 1,000 videos uploaded, if you haven't seen it here, you may not have seen it anywhere. What we're going to be showing you in this video is an overview and the software for the CM Storm Reaper. It is it's the mouse in the CM Storm aluminum gaming series. So let's take a closer look at the mouse itself, and I'll tell you all about the features. Here we have a closer look at the CM Storm Reaper. As you can see, we've got a aluminum build on it. The palm rest itself is aluminum and also removable, so you can customize it. I'll show you how to do that in just a few minutes. You've got two buttons here, and all the buttons use Omron switches that are rated for 5 million clicks. So you've got plenty of opportunity there that you're gonna be able to click a ton on this mouse without breaking the switches. It is shaped for a right-handed person and for the palm grip, so you can see it fits in the hand nicely. I have a fairly average sized hand. The palm rest is right in the palm of your hand when you're using this mouse, so it supports it nicely. You've got a button on the side here, as well as a forward and back button on the side. You've got two buttons here on the top, as well as your left and right click, your middle click, and your aluminum scroll wheel, which has a little bit of tactile feedback. When you move it a little bit, it just glides nicely, but also shows, you can feel the clicks of the scroll wheel moving. You've got accent lighting, LED lighting here that can be changed to a, what I want to call, battle effect. So when you're clicking the mouse, the lights flash. You can also set it to a breathing effect where it just goes on and off, and also always on if you want your light to be like that. You've got a braided cable here, approximately 1.8 meters, with gold-coated USB connection, and the bottom of the mouse here has aluminum glides, which slide very nicely on both soft and hard surfaces, as well as just my desk surface itself. You've got the information on the mouse here, as well as the laser sensor, which is an Avago 9800 up to 8200 DPI laser sensor. Of course, the DPI setting is adjustable. You've also got two white LED lights on the front of the mouse for accent lighting. So let me show you how to take the palm rest off so that you can customize it if you'd like, and then we'll go over the software quickly. So take the palm rest off. First thing you got to do is remove the rubber filler piece here on the bottom, this little rubber piece, to get to the screw, which is a small Phillips head screw on the inside of the mouse. You will need a small precision screwdriver to be able to take it out. Once you've done that, the palm rest just kind of lifts off of the mouse, and you will be able to customize it, paint it, powder coat it, do whatever, dip it in something, do whatever you really want to do to this piece of aluminum to make it your own. Couple of the designs that CM Storm actually showed were some gaming customized ones with StarCraft 2 and things like that on them. So you definitely have that opportunity. It sort of slides on, so when you've taken your screws out, what you're going to really want to do is push back a little bit on it and it pops off. So that's the palm rest, and being able to customize it however you want, with definitely a nice feature to be able to make it your own. Many of us gamers and enthusiasts, I want to say alike, like to customize our our stuff, and CM Storm has really made that easy with this particular mouse. So here we have a look at the software for the Cooler Master CM Storm Reaper Aluminum Series gaming mouse. What you see here is the main tab, which shows us the image of the mouse with all the buttons on it. And on the right, we can change the button assignments for each of those, which is numbered, so you can know which buttons you're changing. You have many options, including disabling the button, as well as macroing it, putting a macro on it, or putting a keyboard combination on it, turning the sensor on or off, as well as some custom ones specific for a gaming type mouse, such as AIM. These are the default settings here. So left click, right click, the mouse will click up and down on the DPI, as well as a 200 DPI setting. So when you push that button, it's 200 DPI while you hold it down, but then when you let go, it goes back to whatever setting it was at. And also your internet forward and backward button for the two right above the thumb. You've got 4 profiles here also, that the default profile, as well as 3 other custom profiles. You can right click those to select an image to show up in the software. And also when you save these to the mouse, it writes it to the 128K of memory on the mouse, so you can take it to any computer and use it with your custom profiles, regardless of whether the CM Storm software is on it or not. On the advanced screen, you have your DPI levels. You have 4 settings of DPI for each profile, and again, these are default settings. So 800 by 800, 2400 by 2400, 56 by 56, and 8200 by 8200, all set to 8000 Hertz polling rate. You can customize these however you want, and as you can see, you can also customize the DPI based on the X and Y axes as well, and the polling rate that's used. You've got your LED mode, which is always on, always off, breathing, and rapid fire. In rapid fire mode, the LED is going to blink with the clicks. You can adjust the brightness of that LED, as well as the sensitivity of the mouse, double click speed, which you can test over here. You can see the little magnifying glass spins when you double click, and it works. The button response time, as well as locking OS settings and snapping. Under macros, you have an entire screen that you can record macros with, and then place those on any button that you'd like on any profile. On the Profiles tab, you can customize the profiles, and you can save many profiles to the software, and then move which ones you want to the onboard memory. So easily you can move them back and forth. When you move them, it's programming the mouse memory. Takes a minute. You can also create a new profile, delete profiles, import them or export them, so you can take them to other systems with the software on them if you'd like. As you can see, the programming of the mouse memory was done at this point, and we also have a macro library, so you can import and export macros to share them with other people if you've created them. So this is great for first-person shooters or MMORPGs where you want to program macros onto your mouse for certain types of situations. You also have your support tab here with your support information, and you can click on online support to bring up the CM Storm website, or version info, which will show you the version of the software as well as the firmware version of the mouse, which is at the most current version. So just to show you how quickly the mouse moves, I'm going to adjust the DPI up to the 8200 DPI, and with very little movement, the mouse is very responsive and moves very quickly. So this is the 8200 DPI, and if we go back down, this is the lower level DPI. So if you wanted to
adjust it during a game. It's very easy to do. It happens instantaneously, and depending on what software you're using, that adjustment will definitely come in handy. When I'm working in Photoshop, I tend to like a lower DPI setting for working on more specific sections. So that's a quick overview of the CM Storm Reaper software. Definitely for macros, you would want to fool around a little bit and figure out how you exactly what you want to do, and you can save those macros to specific buttons and specific profiles very easily.
I hope you all enjoyed this overview for the CM Storm Reaper mouse and software. One thing's for sure, it's a very nice quality product, especially coming in at only around $59.99. Many other products that would be the same quality of mouse would cost you more than that. It's very comfortable in your hand for long periods of time, and it's definitely aesthetically pleasing with its aluminum build as well. For the full review, please see www.hightechlegion.com, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter pages. Take care.